popping, everybody? My name is Eden, and welcome back to the Retro Fashion Tarot channel. Now, today we have a bit of an interesting reading for you all today. This is going to be a general reading based around all you single Pringles out there. Anybody out there who's single, looking for love, just getting out of a relationship, anybody who's just in general single, this reading is for you guys. So, buckle in, get ready, and yeah, this is going to be a very, very interesting reading, I have a feeling. Without much further ado, let's get right on into this, and may the odds and the gods be ever in your favor. Starting off for you, Narcissist's Reflection. Okay. So, we are starting off with a card of self-love. Now, this is not necessarily a bad thing. Self-love can take many forms, as long as it, doesn't become something that makes you have too big of an ego. Self-love can be great for you. Appreciating what you have, accepting what you don't, trying to improve upon yourself. That's good. You're on a journey of self-improvement right now. This is good. This is not a bad thing. Just be careful not to let it go too far. Don't become too self-absorbed out there, you guys. Your closest acquaintance? Hera's Peacock Throne. Okay. So, your close acquaintance here, your friend here, is happily married. That much I can tell you right off the bat. Hera, above all else, is the goddess of marriage. Your friend is happily married. And they are telling you, hey, my guy, my gal, whatever, what do you want to call yourself? Maybe I can help you out here. If you're still looking for a relationship, I might know somebody who might be interested in you. Not bad. Not bad at all. Where's your head at? Achilles heel. Okay, wow. So, you're worried that you might get hit right on your Achilles heel here. Now, what I mean by that is you've had some previous relationships before. You single Pringles out there, I feel like you in this reading have had some relationships in times past. And you've discovered that you have an Achilles heel in some of them, where you tend to protect one part of yourself while, being too open on all the others. You hide too much of yourself in one aspect and reveal too much in another. What you're worried about is having that happen again and not being able to strike the balance this time. What I believe will happen here in all reality is thanks to your, the self-love you're giving yourself here, the care you're giving yourself, that won't happen. You'll be just fine. You will be just fine. Where's your head at? No, where's your head at? Sorry. What's around you? Bellerophon and Pegasus. You're thinking about what could happen in this relationship. You are thinking, hey, maybe this is something that could work out. Maybe this person that, my friend is introducing me to, maybe it'll work out after all, Maybe this isn't such a bad idea. You're thinking of all the adventures you could go on, the skies you could reach, the heights you could reach, You're thinking about what could happen here. It could work out very well for you. On the other hand, maybe your Achilles heel will strike once again. We shall see, my friends, we shall see. What do you want? The fate thread. You want to know what's coming next. Are you destined for love? That's your pressing question right now. All my fellow single Pringles out there, that's your most pressing question. Your most pressing question is, am I fated to find love, or am I fated to be forever alone? I don't think you're fated to be forever alone out there, you guys. There's always somebody out there who's going to be willing to see you for who you really are and accept all that you are. So don't lose hope and see what your friend's friend has to offer. It might turn out really well for you. Who's advising you? The Descent of Persephone. Change, cycle, and loss. Wow. So your friend is telling you, hey, I've been through this before. Excuse me. This friend of yours is telling you that they've been through this before. They have had breakups. They've had bad relationships in their past before their marriage. And they're telling you, hey, trust me on this one. You're going to have to stumble before you hit your stride. It's not going to be an easy task, but you will get there. It will happen, and it will be a beautiful, beautiful thing for you. Don't hold yourselves back by thinking the relationship is going to be perfect, you guys, okay? It's not. No relationship is perfect, and it's never going to be perfect. There will be fights, there will be conflicts at times, but the best thing you can do is settle them in a civil, disciplined, civilized manner. What's your dilemma? Elysium's Fields. Yeah, this is exactly what you're expecting. Okay, I'm seeing the root of the problem here, you guys. You are expecting that once you get into a relationship, everything will change. Everything will be fine. It's going to be great. It's going to be this. It's going to be that. It's not like that, you guys. Relationships are not the end all be all in life. Relationships are like plants. You have to give them a lot of care. You have to, nurture them, to believe in them, to, take good care of them. They require very regular maintenance. This is not going to be a one-stop shop, guys. The relationships are not, you know, gonna solve everything for you. It might solve some things. Granted, it might solve a few things for you, but it won't solve everything. Just bear that in mind. Don't have this perfect image in your head of what things will be like, because it won't be like that. Go into this with no expectations and go with the flow. Who has the power? The Wrath of Poseidon. Wow. Okay, so you do have all the power here, you guys. You do have all the power in your hands to make this work. But you can't be afraid at the first stumbling block. You have to give things a chance to develop. Otherwise, it'll never work out. You can't back away at the first sign of trouble. You have to give it time. You have to be patient. And I know that's tough, but you can do it. Just let the relationship grow on its own. What's holding you back? Hermes cunning. Yeah. You're just waiting for that person to come along. You shouldn't be waiting for that person to come to you. You should at least be, in some moderation, be trying to seek them out yourself. Because your friends here might not work out. They might, back down. They might not like you. They might this, they might that. You, yourself, yes, that's right, you, I'm pointing at you, my fellow single Pringles. You need to be proactive in the relationship shirts. Excuse me. I get a little tongue-tied sometimes. The relationship search yourself. You need to be proactive. You need to, get out there in the world. Go to parties. Go to a bar. A few drinks. Buy a girl a drink or something. See what's interesting. See what kind of people like you. See what kind of people you like. Try and find a good median. What's being hidden? The Wrath of Hera. Oh, you're jealous. Oh, you're jealous. Oh, you're jealous. Oh, man, are you jealous of your friend? You are jealous of what they have. Because externally, it looks like your friend, this friend of yours right here, is having the perfect life. Externally, it looks like they're having the life that you want. They have the perfect girl, they got the perfect, home, they have the perfect life. Externally, everything looks perfect. And you are jealous that they have that life and you don't. Because you feel that after all the pain you've been through, you deserve it. And you do. You do deserve a good life. But here's the thing, you guys. You're seeing that relationship from the outside looking in. What you need to do is try to take an objective standpoint. Or even, ask them. Ask your friend, hey, is your relationship really as perfect as I believe it is? Because if the answer is no, then you're going to come to a pretty quick realization that not every relationship is what it's cracked up to be. Not everything is as it seems when it comes to relationships and even marriage. Can you succeed? Ooh, echoes, laments. Communication, reflection, and loss. You are trying not to echo your own history here because you've had bad relationships already. I can tell you that right off the bat. You have had bad relationships already. What you're trying to do now is not repeat your mistakes. You're trying not to let excuse me, for the third time. You're trying not to let the echoes of the past get to you. You're trying to move forward with your life. Get things going. What happens in the end? The Oracle's vision. You do come to the realization that I've been describing in this very reading. Not every relationship is all it's cracked up to be. It may look great on the surface. It may look like, hey, this guy's got a perfect life, perfect family, perfect home, perfect everything like that. But this reading, and perhaps that friend of yours, will bring you to the realization that not all relationships are all they're cracked up to be, you guys. They do require a lot of love and care, just like your partner. You got to give your partner as much love and care as you have to do the relationship. You have to give them both love, care. You have to give them both some TLC. You know what I mean? When's this all happening? The Sphinx's riddle. Okay. So right now, you're just now wrapping up the self-love part of this. You're just now getting informed by your friends that they might have someone you'll want. And I'd say you are about here at the what do you want phase of, what do I want out of this, new relationship I want to get into? Am I destined to be alone forever, or will I finally find that love of my life? Will I live the life that I want to live? And as for the rest of this, I'd say it takes place over the next at least 2 months. This is not going to be a quick reading, you guys. All my single Pringles out there, this is not going to be a quick process. This is going to take some time. Relationships take time to build, they take time to form, and unless you want it to be just a summer fling, you've got to invest a lot of time, energy, and effort into this. Alright, recap time, and then we will end it off. And once again, thank you all for the continued support on the videos. This new style seems to be doing very well. So please, give up the support. I'm loving making these. So, yeah, let's see. We started off with you, giving yourself a bit of self-love after your last bad breakup. You were trying to get your mojo back, trying to get your old confidence back. And then your friend told you, hey, I know a person. They might be able to, you might be able to connect with them. And you're like, okay, yeah, I'll try it out. And you were worried that your Achilles heel, it might stop you. You might overcommit some ways, not commit enough in others. You might take it to the extremes in both directions in your own way. And then you got to dreaming of what the relationship could be about. You were wondering, like, what if this happens? What if that happens? I could have a great life. And you began to wonder, am I destined to be alone, or am I destined to finally find someone? I think you're destined to find someone, but that's just me. You don't want to, descend again. You don't want to fall into the darkness. You don't want another bad relationship like the last one. And as much as you want the relationship to be heaven, it won't be. At some moments, it'll feel like it, but it won't be heaven. And you don't want, any clashes in a relationship. You don't want to, get mad if it fails, but you won't. you'll realize everything I'm saying is true eventually. That's what this is all about. A very valuable life lesson about the very nature of relationships themselves. You will have your eye opened to new possibilities and what a relationship really takes to maintain and whether it's for you or not. All right, that's it, folks. On that cheerful note, thank you all very much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, turn on notifications so you don't miss a single one of these videos. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, folks. We're getting there. We're at 750. Let's keep pushing, folks. Thank you all for watching and have an amazing rest of your day. Peace.